This AHRC project came about when we looked at what resources we have for patients at the South of England Cochlear Implant Centre for music. So currently when they come in, they have their implant, they are tuned there, so the implant is set up there. But then when they leave the centre, we haven't got any tried and tested resources for music that they can go away and practice with. So the ISVR got together with the Department of Music, and we put in a proposal to the AHRC to develop and evaluate some music rehabilitation materials for and with cochlear implant users so that they can improve their ability to perceive different aspects of music and also to re-engage with music.
AHRC funding has been absolutely fundamental for reaching an audience outside academia. This AHRC funded research has really focused on finding ways for people to re-engage with music. So what better way than to create music specifically for cochlear implant users? So some of the ways that we've been working with cochlear implant users has been through music workshops, has been through consultation meetings, and has been in creating music for a concert. And in that concert, we'll be playing a wide range of music composed specifically for cochlear implant users. So reaching an audience that generally aren't reached by the academic community.
This multidisciplinary research project brings together hearing scientists and audiologists from the science world with musicians and composers from the arts world. We've also got other professions involved, such as music therapists who overlap.
In almost all cases, music is a communal activity, whether it's a Balinese village celebrating the festival of harvest, whether it's a Native American group coming together for the hunting season, whether it's a church choir, whether it's a rock band. For people with hearing impairment, being involved in those experiences, either as participants or as auditors, is obviously very difficult. And what we're trying to do in this project is to help people with hearing impairments to become either participants in music making or to be able to enjoy the experience of watching others making music more enjoyable. Most musical activity involves some kind of emotion, whether it's on the part of the performer who's putting emotion into the performance, or on the part of the audience member who's hopefully gaining some emotion. From the point of view of a person with hearing impairment, we want to try and enable them to be as active as possible in enjoying that emotional experience.
Before I got my cochlear implant, my hearing loss was more extreme at high frequencies, so I tended to like bassy music, music with lots of bass, and I was unable to understand the words of many songs. Music sounds much more high-pitched through my implant. I've lost quite a lot of the bass I used to hear, but weighing against that, I've got the advantage of being able to hear speech. Taste in music is changing because of the different tones I can hear now. It's still an awful lot better than the music I used to hear without it.
Now there are certain aspects of music that can work well through a CI, such as rhythm. So many of the pieces that I've composed for this concert feature rhythm. Rhythm is absolutely fundamental and fantastic for cochlear implant users, probably nearly as good as for normal hearing listeners. So the music within this concert will be is very rhythmic. It uses lots of percussion instruments.
Two years ago, we started the project with consultations with cochlear implant users, in which we discussed what they would like to achieve and what they would like in terms of a music rehabilitation resource, which we tried out in a series of 9 workshops last year. So from this project, we developed something called the Interactive Music Awareness Programme, which at the moment is a programme that runs on a USB memory stick for PC or Macs.
The programme is designed to be used at home and allows cochlear implant users to really engage in music in creative and interactive ways, and in ways that perhaps they haven't really thought about music before.
We've just received news that we've got follow-on funding from the Arts and Humanities Research Council, and we would like to use that to incorporate the feedback that we've received from people doing the trial, so we can improve it. We would like to extend it to include music from different genres, and then we want to put the resource online so that it can be used by other clinics in the UK and hopefully reach a worldwide audience.